And before I get to the first reading, I don't know, just something just grabbed me where, Jesus tells the man he just gave his sight, he says, go your way, your faith has saved you. Jesus invites him to go in whatever direction he wishes. And then Mark tells us that he immediately received his sight and he followed him on the way. That is Jesus' way. And I just like that dynamic there, how, Jesus, like God likes to do, he likes to invite us to take whatever direction we want in life. And it's up to us to choose which way we're going to go. In the first reading, we get this just beautiful, really beautiful catechesis on who God is. Remember, this guy is writing these works to a point in time where everything around him is becoming Hellenized. It's turning into the Greek way of life rather than the way of the Lord. But I had this year when teaching apologetics on about God and who God is, I would tell the kids, I was like, how would you respond if somebody next year when you're off to college tells you that I don't believe that there's a God that's up in the sky kind of looking down on us with this white beard type of thing? How would you respond to that? And I always told them that if I would respond to that, I would say, well, I don't either. God is not something up in the sky, looking down. Okay? God's much more simple, but yet also complicated to understand. Okay? The simplicity is that what this author here, this book of Sirach, is offering us, and what we tell about God is not only that God is transcendent, meaning that God is something other than us. Okay? So he's transcendent. But God's also intimate. I can't say that word. But meaning that he's also very, very close. Okay? We talk about God in creation, that God holds everything in existence. If anything would surpass the mind of God, if God would forget about anything, it would go out of existence. Because remember, everything, the starting point of all creation, the whole universe, is nothingness. From nothing, God willed into being. And so God continually holds things into being. And then in the middle, he talks about really the human person. Okay? So he says this, he plumbs the depths and penetrates the hearts. Their innermost being he understands because of that immanence of God. He holds us into existence. That he's able to plunge and penetrate the innermost beings of ourselves. Now, followed by the line that where's that one about the secrets here? He possesses all knowledge. He makes known the past and the future, and he reveals the darkest secrets. Okay? Now, maybe that might scare us, okay, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing that God can do that, because you know what? I don't think we're able to do that in ourselves. I think in ourselves, spiritually and as persons, we still lack a lot of self-awareness. We still don't see everything, even recognize it in ourselves. We don't see the pride or the greed or sometimes even the anger. We don't even realize we're angry sometimes. But God does. And as he penetrates the heart, it's nothing but his merciful love. Even if it's correction done by the merciful love of God who's able to penetrate the innermost being of ourselves. Always divine love. Even if it hurts us, even if we don't like it. Even if we feel or perceive that we're being judged, it's all about what? The salvation of us. It's all about God bringing us and making us his beloved sons and daughters. And so sometimes the penetration, the movement into the deepest recesses of our heart is done so, to encourage us. Sometimes it's to correct us, but always motivated and given to us by that great divine love of God. May God bless you.